Welcome back to the Bloomington Breakfast Club, Hoosiers. It's our season 5 finale, and we have a lot planned for this morning's episode. I'm Juliana Mary.
And I'm Michael Skiles. We have a packed episode. This morning we will be joined by a TikTok famous IU student, and we will have a live performance by local jazz band, the Fat Pockets, in the studio.
And later, the IU RedSteppers are going to try to teach Michael and I some moves.
Stick around because this is an episode that you do not want to miss. It is time for everyone's favorite pop culture segment that we do here on The Breakfast Club.
The unnecessary updates of the day, and of course, we have Asher Michelson joining us again this morning before he goes abroad next semester. So, Michael, what do you have for us?
Well, it's a pretty interesting situation. The Tennessee Aquarium connected an electric eels tank to a special system to illuminate a Christmas tree for aquarium visitors using its natural voltage, which is a pretty creative use.
That is very interesting. Is the eel okay? Like, I'm kind of concerned about its health. Is the eel okay?
As far as I know, it's completely natural. It's just the way its voltage goes off. It goes off at higher rates whenever whenever it's eating or stuff like that.
Eels were just like in cartoons.
Yeah.
No,
I know,
actually, they're real and they're actually terrifying. It's like a snake, but like worse.
Yeah, this setup honestly reminds me of like a Flintstones thing where they use animals for common day sort of things. I mean, it just looks exactly like it. So
and it's not hurting anything, and it's just generating its own power for the tree.
Yeah.
I doubt we'll be running off of eel power anytime soon, though.
What a unique way to get into the holiday spirit. But so the next thing I found was that this year at Art Basel Miami, it's like an art show that happens every single year. There's a duct tape banana that is literally just in a frame and then duct taped to the wall that has been sold for $120,000.
Oh yeah. It's Art Basel.
And it just doesn't make any sense to me.
I've been a few times. I mean, they've had like just like a painting of just like a square of pink that has been sold for like $500,000 before.
Wow.
I mean, it's like fun art, but at the same time, it's very random.
Yeah, this is a testament to the fact that I don't understand art.
I would love to be that level of rich, though. I feel like it's kind of just like a power move. Like, this is like my duct tape banana. Like, do you eat the banana or do you just let it like rot on the wall? Like, is that part of the art?
I think just like put like an airtight case, maybe.
Maybe, yes, maybe that. And the artist is Maurizo Catalan, and he is titled the piece Comedian, obviously for its comedic effect. And he also, I think a few years ago, he's kind of known as being like an art world prankster, and he actually created the $6 million gold toilet that he named America. So he's obviously like pretty creative with this kind of stuff and knows how to get it to sell. So honestly, power to him. I wish that I could be that kind of talented.
I would love to be able to sell something like that for that much money.
Exactly.
Yeah, make that much money off of that. I mean, come on.
Maybe I should take up like art, like abstract art, I guess that's what.
You would do
art
great.
prankster, like should that be my new job title?
No.
Give it a shot.
In other news, the Pussycat Dolls are returning. The girl group surprised fans with a world tour announcement and performed a surprise melody on the X Factor Celebrity finale, debuting their new song, React. The Dolls had 7 #1 hits on the Billboard Hot 100 between 2005 and 2009 and were nominated for several Grammys. My childhood is currently screaming right now about this. I loved the Pussycat Dolls very much.
Really? Oh my gosh. That's so exciting. I'm excited to see, like, I always love the comeback, like, to see how they revamp things and kind of like adapt to the now, but also like add in elements and recall on people's childhood. I feel like.
I mean, they are much older now. These are like 45-year-old women who, I mean, there were some complaints on the X Factor that their outfits were too scandalous and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
But their audience is older as well now.
Yes.
So, you know, they're not catering to
They never
younger.
catered to children, though. You know, their songs were always about more fun subjects.
Well, it's good that they're still being on like X Factor, like
Yeah.
to get the finale, to get that kind of time slot. I mean,
It's pretty big.
it's
Yeah.
impressive. So
I'm
very
excited to see it. But now we're going to kick it over to the latest segment of Asher Asks to see what the Bloomington community thinks of these updates.
Hey Hoosiers, Asher Michelson here, TBBC correspondent. This is my last segment of Asher Asks for the season. I got my pumpkin spice, I got my microphone. Let's get on it and let's see what people think of our unnecessary updates. I'm on my own, so the format's a little different today. The Pussycat Dolls have announced their latest reunion tour. Are you excited for the dolls to be back together?
I am beyond thrilled.
Who is your favorite member of the Pussycat Dolls?
I wish I could name one.
Are you excited to see the Pussycat Dolls come back?
I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty sure they haven't made a comeback for a while,
10
right?
years to be exact.
Whoa.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?
That was the Pussycat Dolls.
Yeah.
Dolls being back together.
wait, didn't I already just do this?
In other news, Art Basel Miami, one of the world's most incredible and viral art showcases, an artist is selling a banana taped to a wall for $125,000. Would you buy a banana taped to a wall for that price?
If I had enough money,
Really, you'd buy it?
sure. Why
Just for
not?
the clout?
Sure, why not?
It's meant to challenge what's perceived as art and like what people think of like what the value is based just on the name of the person who's putting it out, not just like the quality of the artistic work.
People paint like a stripe on a canvas and sell it for like $1 million.
Would you buy a banana for $125,000?
Somebody ate it. Somebody ate it. It was on Twitter. A comedian.
Breaking news, someone ate the banana.
A comedian artist ate it. So I think it was some type of publicity stunt.
Emma Stone
Emma Stone.
is engaged to an SNL writer, David McCary, with a beautiful antique ring.
Wow, congratulations, Emma.
An aquarium is now their big Christmas trees being powered by electric eels. What are your thoughts on this? Do you think that the eels deserve more compensation?
Yes, I think that, I think it's the same as like when a hamster runs. You should probably like feed them more so that they can give you more power, and then, it would all pay off for everybody.
So Hoosiers, someone ate the banana. The Pussycat Dolls are excited and we're all ready for them to return. And Emma Stone, she's getting married, and these eels deserve some extra food. In other news, I'm Asher Michelson. See you next season.
Joining us in the studio today, we have the IU student who has become famous for his iconic videos dancing in front of IU classes on TikTok. Etienne Damon has over 313.2 thousand followers and 10.4 million likes on TikTok. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to talk to you and hear more about all of your TikTok fame.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, thanks for coming on, Etienne. So you gotta imagine, I was so surprised when I was sitting at home scrolling through TikTok and I saw you on my For You page with so many likes and so many comments. I was so shocked. So please tell us, how did you first get interested in making TikToks?
I got TikTok 4 months ago. A lot of people saw a couple years ago Musical.ly or all those kinds of ads that were really cringy. So no one really wanted to get TikTok because they're like, it's something that you have but you don't tell people. They say, oh my God, I have TikTok. And then people would say, oh, they're one of those people.
That's very true.
So
Right.
I never really wanted to get it. But then I started seeing more funny videos, people sending Twitter threads and stuff. And so I downloaded TikTok, saw some of those funny trends and dances. And then I decided, you know what, I'm going to start trying these. And then one of my videos blew up in class. It wasn't a dancing video, but it was when one of my professors brought their son in to class. And then I just used one of the popular sounds and I said, oh my God, he said add me on Snap, send me the link to the TikTok, and then that one blew up and got a couple million views. And then ever since then, I just started doing stuff in class, then in public, and grew from there.
Very cool. So a lot of your videos are of you dancing in front of classrooms or in public areas. So kind of where does your inspiration come from? I know that you're in the Kelly School of Business, so I can imagine that's kind of intimidating. How did you get the inspiration to do it in front of your whole class?
I never really cared about what people thought about me. So that's something that plays into it. I think if I'm doing something and my message is just to like promote positivity and individuality, so me doing something in front of a class, showing that confidence, I want to inspire others to live more confident as well.
I love that.
Right, that's awesome. So you've made a lot of TikTok videos.
Yeah.
Which are the ones that are some of your favorites?
Definitely the ones in class. Those ones did the best, but they were also really fun to first learn the dances, some of my choreographed, and then also the special outfits that I put on. Those were fun to show too, because then everyone else in Kelly, when they were walking by before the dances, they'd see me with volleyballs in my shirt, and everyone else is wearing suits, and I'd just be like walking through the halls.
That's brave.
And yeah, so that was really fun just watching their reactions before the dances.
I love that. Just being your own person. What does it take to make a TikTok go viral? Because I personally would love to know. I just need to know.
It's a tough question. I've only been on TikTok for 4 months, so I don't know all the Musical.ly stuff, and then going into TikTok, what makes everyone their own individual. But as far as my videos go, because I'm more of the dancing public thing, people's reactions in the background are super important. My first dancing video that went viral for day 2, my friend in the back, Lorena, I didn't know her at the time, she was just looking at me like, oh my God, this kid has so much confidence. I can't believe that he's dancing in front of the class. And so people in the background having those reactions, one of them, I staged someone in the back of my last dance video, and she was dancing in the background. Everyone's screaming, look, there's someone dancing behind the heart. So definitely people's reactions are important, and my dancing is fun, but then like everyone else, their reactions are super important.
That's so cool. And I know that on that day 2, when she was kind of dancing in the background a little bit, trying to dance along with you, you ended up following up with her, right? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I thought that was one of my favorite character developments. I did not know her before that TikTok video. So everyone seeing that one blow up, and then she DM'd me on Instagram, and I was like, oh my God, that's the girl from the front row. She was like looking at me, and she was like trying to do the dance with me. So I went over to her house that same day and met with her, taught her the dance, and now we're best friends. We studied for finals together, and it was just a great way to meet her.
Oh my gosh, I absolutely love that. Thank you so much for being here. Tell everybody where they can find you on all your social media.
My TikTok is Etienne Damon. You might not know how to spell it, but I'm sure you'll drop it somewhere. Yeah. Etienne Damon is my TikTok and my Instagram. I started a YouTube channel, but I haven't actually posted stuff on it. On TikTok, you can't really monetize versus on views and likes, but your biggest way to make money is on promoting audio files, which I've done, and then also I signed a licensing deal with a company for one of my videos, or promoting like brands and stuff. But YouTube, you can get that monetization, so that's why I'm trying to move it to Instagram and YouTube. So.
Very cool. Well, we're so excited to see what other content and videos you come up with, and thank you so much for being here today.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me.
This morning, we are so excited to jam out to some members of the Fat Pockets, a local Bloomington band. Thank you guys so much for being here with us this morning.
Thank you.
So introduce yourselves, tell us a little bit about how you guys got started.
So I'm Peyton Womack.
And I'm Alex Goldblatt.
And basically, Fat Pockets kind of started 2 years ago, I'm pretty sure. And so my sister is the lead singer, and then she brought everyone in and became this big group. So,
that's awesome. Where do you guys play? Where can people find you?
Basically around the Midwest. We've played at the Bluebird, we've played in Chicago, just all over, honestly.
That's awesome. Well, we're so excited to hear you guys, so take it away.
Cool.
You ready?
Let's do it, Alex.
All right, let's get it. Nice.
Thank you, thank you.
For another very special in-studio performance to celebrate our Season 5 finale, we have two IU RedSteppers in the studio joining us this morning to show us some moves.
Yeah, the IU RedSteppers have been an IU tradition since 1972. RedSteppers are known for their halftime performances using a combination of ballet, jazz, and pom dances.
And they are especially known for their flawless kick line dances and their amazing halftime shows. And today, Michael and I are going to learn a little bit of a thing or two and get in the IU spirit. So what do you guys have to show us today?
Today we have Zombie Nation, which we do at every football game, every basketball game, and it's kind of an IU tradition. So we're gonna start out with our hands in front of us like a zombie.
It's easy enough.
And we're gonna take 2 steps to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take 2 steps to the left. 5, 6, 7, 8. Take 1 step to the right. 1, 2, 1 step to the left. 3, 4. And then we're gonna clap. We are IU. And fists to blades.
Straightforward enough.
I love that. Okay, okay, I see. Okay.
So do we want to try it from the
Yes,
top?
Yeah,
let's try
from
it.
the
Okay,
top.
yes.
5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. We are IU.
I think it was pretty good.
Easy
Pretty
enough,
good.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
I
came
feel
out
like this
pretty
is
well.
like my audition. Like, do I
think
get
that's
the
pretty
outfit
good.
now, or like, should I just jump down there with you guys
I
on the
think
field and
so.
start? That's awesome. Well, we just had a few questions we wanted to ask you guys
Yeah.
about your involvement.
Yeah, so Kennedy, how did you get started in the IU RedSteppers?
So I've danced my whole life and done a lot of performing, and I actually wasn't going to try out for the dance team, but then the night before I decided to drive down to Bloomington and try out, and I've been doing it the last 2 years, and I really just love the experience getting to perform at all the football games, the basketball games, and like being so close with a great group of girls. Yeah.
That's awesome. How do you combat all that stage fright of dancing in front of so many people at the games?
Yeah, it's definitely a lot, but the girls on the team really help me through it. Like whenever I'm feeling a little nervous, I just look over and see their smiling faces, and honestly, it's the best experience in the world.
That's awesome. Well, I
Really
cannot wait to dance along with you guys from the stands during the next performance. Thank you so much for being on the show
thank you so
today.
much.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you for
Really
having
appreciate it.
Of
us.
course, yeah. I am very sad to say that the Season 5 of the Bloomington Breakfast Club is coming to a close. Next semester, I will be studying abroad in Milan, Italy. However, I have a great co-host to take over for Season 6. Michael, are you up for the challenge?
Absolutely, and I'm very excited for the new episodes we have planned. And Jules, we can't wait to hear about all your adventures when you return for Season 7 next fall.
I can't wait. Thank you all for tuning in every Monday and for our supportive crew here at the Bloomington Breakfast Club. We truly could not do this without all of you.
See you next season, Hoosiers.